Well, we're here at Priory Lane, home of Eastbourne Borough on New Year's Day with manager Marc White. Wanderers beaten by 3-2 today. Marc, can we get your thoughts on the game, please?
Yeah, shit. Really poor. I was so disappointed, it's untrue. I mean, that's us at our worst. Disgraceful. Indicative, typical really of non-league footballers that play on this level for a reason. They've won loads of games. Mental focus was gone. I thought the last two performances have dropped off, and normally you're sort of that first defeat you start sowing it a couple of games out. We've not been great last couple of games. Thought a couple of boys played with niggles that maybe shouldn't have done, and that disappointed me. But I just thought all round, we were just going through the motions. You can't play this level of football and think you're going to win every game you play. It's ridiculous. How can you go from we've won some great games recently, brilliant games on the road at Maidstone and home to Bromley and all these the likes, and you have to put a shift in, you have to be commanding, you have to talk to each other, and today that was pathetic. Pathetic would honestly be an overstatement.
Yeah, disappointing day at the office for sure, and as you mentioned, obviously particularly disappointing off the back of the fantastic run we've been on. You touched on injuries, and we obviously know full well where we are with the squad on that front. We saw Noah McManus come off after about half an hour. What's the latest with him?
Well, I just thought we weren't moving right, we put him back in today. I think maybe he come back a bit early. Just didn't look like he's moving very well. I was watching his running, and he was a yard or two off it. But he said he was okay to play. I mean, don't get me wrong, sometimes these boys want to play, which is a good thing, and sometimes they don't know to actually get out there. I think we've not had a training session over Christmas. I've kind of rewarded the wins, if you like, with a training session or two off. That's probably a mistake. We should have trained on Monday because we weren't great down at Chippenham or against Eastbourne down at at our place. We've got a lot of niggles, but every team will have niggles this time of year. There's a lot of matches, a lot of football, but you can make up for that in a kind of leadership. All over the park, the leadership was appalling and not good enough, and they definitely know that from the after the game chat.
Looking ahead to Saturday, obviously home to Dartford, the games continue to come thick and fast. We know that Jack Barham's obviously gone back to Barnet. Elliot Buchanan coming back into the fold for Saturday.
Elliot should be here for Saturday, which is great. And the boys we've got, Dartford are on a great run. They've had a great Christmas, got a good win today. Steve down there knows us well. These leagues tend to be played in kind of waves. Teams have good spells. We've had a great spell. It was going to come to an end. Let's hope it can be a temporary end and we can kick on again. But for me, Dartford probably rightfully will go into that game confident. We are carrying an injury or two too many for sure, and we're very short. We've got boys playing patched up, but like I said, every club has that same challenge. But Dartford would be an important one Saturday to bounce back on. 72 hours, and the boys have got to go again. So we'll see.
Absolutely, and just a final one, Marc. Again, fantastic support from the Dorking supporters again today, particularly loud in the second half. Yeah,
loved it. I saw them all behind the goal. Really appreciate them making their way all the way down here to watch that. That performance, not good enough. Not good enough at all. So I really appreciate them coming down, and luckily they've had more to cheer about than not this year. So I guess that's the highs and lows of football, in it. They'll go home tonight disappointed, and hopefully we can put a smile on their face come Saturday, and then get ready for the week after against Stockport. But on that performance, we wouldn't beat a team in the league below. That's pathetic, really pathetic.